What is going on, everyone? Have you guys faced a challenge, right? Like you want to try and figure this out yourself, but you're kind of like fearful. So you're just like, oh, what do I do? How do I go about it? Like, for example. So honestly, I'm not doing anything crazy. I was just checking my oil and then gonna add some more like liquid, like washer fluid. It's pretty low. I might get some flack, but all I got is a paper towel to check the oil, and it's probably not the best thing to use to just clean it off, but it's the best I got. Give me all the flack in the comments. And yes, it's a Mercedes, like a little beater. So, you know, you gotta clean off that dipstick originally. Nice and dry now. Check it. I mean, it looks good, dude. Look at it glistening. Like, the reason I'm checking is it came up with a warning, but my car is kind of weird, and it might have just like need to be reset. But it looks like they changed the oil. I had my car go in because my water pump gave out, and then my fuel pump gave out, literally within the same month. Life's been great, so we got that taken care of, and I was just like, let me check the oil just to make sure. But it looks like they changed it good and healthy, so not too fearful of that. I wanted to show you how good of a body guy I am, like interior. So like right here you can see a cool screw, and like these are in here. Well, originally when I bought this vehicle, this was off and this was just flailing around. So my idea was to get some plastic bond, like compound, like glue, and then I was able to seal these, and this isn't really good, and then I screwed it to keep that. Same with right there. But then if you look up above, the best part, buttons. Yeah, I don't know how to do a headliner, so like you see how this is right here, that's how the whole car was. So I decided to buy some buttons on Amazon and just button it up. Look at that, look right here. Let's see if it zoom in, look at that. Peak car repair. Like, this is as good as it gets, guys, 100%. But I think it's time we dive into this video. So we are back in the crib area. We're back to chilling. Now, you saw me working on my car. I was pointing out a couple things that I was doing. And they're simple, small things. But if you think about it, there's always maybe that initial level of fear. That little bit like, ooh, I can mess this up. It could pertain to anything. You could be trying to get a raise at work and you're fearful of, oh, what your boss might think. Or you might be in the gym and you're like, ooh, that's a pretty girl. I should approach her. Ooh, what if she rejects me? There's that fear right there. You consistently stop right here when that fear starts to engage. It comes down to being a people pleaser. If you think about it, if you're so fearful of making a decision, it's because there's somebody else that you're thinking of and what they might think of you. And for the longest time, that's always been something that weighed me down. Like, oh, I cared what people thought of me. And maybe it's the same for you. Maybe you're like, oh, I need to get this nice car, this nice house. I need to act like this, talk like this, and become someone you're not. Like, just be yourself. Facing your fears just starts at identifying what you deem is holding you back. It could be people, it could be your mindset, and whoever. It could be your past. You just need to realize that. What if the secret is, it doesn't matter what anyone thinks. Just do you. Unconditionally be yourself. I know I talk about this a lot, but unconditionally be yourself. And it's a simple concept, but we as humans get so caught up on social media, right? We scroll and we're like, oh, I wish. Or we look at other people's life and then we're like, oh, I want to be like that. But oh man, my friends over here are telling me to do this, this, and this. And you allow that to consume you. You get into that state of fear of what other people think instead of just doing what you want. And I mean, there's a line, right? You can't just be going out there, doing whatever. But when it comes to fear itself, make a choice. Face it head on, right? Look to God, your heart, and your mind to guide you on your decision. But make a decision. Don't get stuck on, oh, what I should do, because then you're just delaying and maybe nothing will happen. When it comes to small things like asking a girl, you could just do nothing about it, and then it's in your head for the rest of the day. Keep beating yourself down rather than making a decision. It's either going to go yes or it's going to go no. Cool. And at least now you have somewhere to stand on and move from there. Fear holds us back so much. The anxiety that it brings, the mental state that it puts us in, and how it makes our heart feel. It makes you restless. Just make a choice. If it's the wrong choice, you can learn from it. If it's the right choice, you can learn from it, and hopefully it keeps propelling you into the direction you want to go. And on with this. Stop seeking approval from your parents, from your friends, from anyone else. It is up to you to make these decisions. Whatever you're facing, whether it's going to college or not, starting your own business, starting YouTube, going to the gym for all like I care. The small things that bring fear, start there. Go after them. The big things that bring you fear, go after them. Yes or no? Are you hesitant? Just make the choice. All right, I'm actually getting a phone call, so we're gonna end the video there. I appreciate every single one of you. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.